We are here at the current location of Xur, which he is in the EDZ up on the cliff in Windy Cove. So let's see what he has for all of us this week. Hopefully it's something really cool. Okay, let's take a look at the very first thing on the list of exotics. The first thing, it is the Arbalest, the best exotic weapon in the game. Not only is it strong just against barrier champions, it's strong against like a lot of bosses out there, even guardians out there, especially with the disruption break. That right there alone is amazing inside PvP. That right there, you pop a guardian shield once with it, and then that second shot around, it gets that extra bit of damage, so you are able to take out the guardian. Just don't be that guardian on the other end that's going to take 2 bullets from the Arbalest, because you are not going to withstand that. But anyways, if you haven't done so, I 100% recommend picking up the Arbalest, because this is definitely the weapon for both PvP and PvE. So if you're a hunter and you love to sprint, to run around, to dodge, do all that fancy dancing while you're in the PvP or PvE side of things, well, the Frosty E5 is definitely going to be the boost that you want, because it's got a 14 plus with mobility and plus 21 with strength, giving you a total at 67 stat. That is pretty high. I mean, it's not like what he gave you last week, but that is a high stat roll for 67. So I would 100%, if you're into the sprinting and dodging aspects of it, I would pick up this exotic piece for you. If you are a Sentinel Titan and you love using your barrier to block damage with your Sentinel shield, I 100% recommend picking this up, because you'll get more super energy by just blocking with the Sentinel shield. And basically what this is, it gives you a plus 21 mobility with the Eurosa Ferosa. And this is not really on there for as like PvP or PvE. I mean, it's kind of in the mid-range for both of those, but I recommend if you haven't already got this in your collection, go ahead and pick it up. You'll be happy that you did. Warlocks, I bet you are happy that Xur has finally brought you something. He brought you Karnstein armlets with a plus 24 mobility, plus 23 discipline. These are definitely worth picking up if you haven't already done so. It basically gives you melee kills, restores health for a short duration. I know that Warlocks haven't been really getting a whole lot of good stuff, but this right here is definitely worth picking up if you're the PvE side of person. So I recommend picking up any of these exotics, especially the Arbalest, because you guys cannot miss out on having the Arbalest as a part of your arsenal. And as far as the Warlock and the Hunter stuff, I recommend picking those up as well. So the last 2 exotics that Xur has for you on the list is going to be the Hot Moon with the Paracastle Shot and the Hip Fire Grip, and then the Dead Man's Tail with the Cranial Spike perk and the Kill and Win perk. Basically, both of those perks give you some outrageous weapon handling and speed as far as like PvP and everything is concerned. So I would highly recommend picking up the Dead Man's Tail if you haven't already done so. Let's take a look at all the legendary weapons and armor that Xur has for you this week. The first thing is going to be the Chroma Rush Auto Rifle with Feeding Frenzy and Wellspring, Whispering Slab, Combat Bow, Hipfire Grip, and Swashbuckler, Grid Skipper, Pulse Rifle, Tunnel Vision, and Frenzy. A really good PvP gun, so I recommend picking this one up. Truth Teller, Grenade Launcher, Auto Loading Holster, and Demolitionist. Then we have the Punching Out Sidearm with the Feeding Frenzy perk, Unrelenting, and Vanguard's Vindication. Then we have the 7th Serapa Saw Machine Gun with Auto Loading Holster and Vorpal Weapon. And then the Frozen Orbit Sniper Rifle, Moving Target, Box Breathing, and it also has an extra perk within it with the Opening Shot and One Quiet Moment. So this is definitely going to be a PvP legendary weapon I would pick up. And matter of fact, I'm going to pick it up right now, so I'm going to infuse that a little bit down the road so that I can even use that during PvP. Let's take a look at the legendary armor for all of you out there. The first thing on this list is going to be that it's the Righteous Armor Set. So if you haven't got this in your ornament section, I would recommend just picking it up if you don't want it, but just delete it and then it'll be in your ornament section and you'll be able to use this at any point in time. But the main 2 pieces I want to point out is going to be the chest and the gauntlets. The gauntlets with a plus 16 mobility and a plus 23 discipline. And the chest piece is going to have a plus 19 resilience and a plus 19 intellect. These 2 pieces are going to be really good for either side of PvE or PvP. But the chest plate is definitely geared towards the PvP side of things. So I recommend picking this one up out of any of the 5. We're going to take a stab at our weekly Russian roulette of the exotic engram from Xur to see if we can get a piece of armor that I don't already have. So without further ado, let's get that drum roll. Here we go. What we're going to get from Xur, and we got the Caprice Horn, which is a really good exotic piece that I haven't got in my collection. So we are definitely going to add that to my collection, and I may be able to get a better piece over time. But anyways, Guardians, As you can see, I didn't get nothing right from my predictions, which every single Monday I try to do predictions to see what I can predict what Zer's going to bring. So if you haven't done so and haven't watched a video like that, check it up in the corner, because there's a video there and another video with some shaders that you want to get for your Titans and Guardians. I love you guys, and remember, I am Dethrek Gaming. Remember to subscribe and hit that bell notification, because guys, you don't want to miss any more videos like this one.